welcome to the first look. This will be FTG's first look, so if you're looking in later and you're not able to catch the live stream, we do have a new map today, so I'm just going to get a few settings. As always, have to get a couple of settings done here on YouTube, get some images uploaded real quick, and then we will take a drive around the block here and we'll see what is going on. Get some tags and all that good stuff. I have to do this every time. Hopefully here after Christmas, because I'm going to be having an item coming in that is going to help me immensely. So I won't have to do this anymore. So I appreciate you bearing with me. Just get a couple of these down so people can actually tune in and see what is going on. They know what's going here. So let's see. Let me just give me about 45 seconds, and don't count that for real. Let's see. Really? Is he interrupting live stream with a phone call? Okay, I'm back. Phone call, dropped controller, ripped the headset off, but we're good. What's going on, guys? You tuning in? Just give me about 30 seconds here. I'll just get a few tags and stuff on the video uploaded here on YouTube, and we'll take us a drive around, and I can actually see what you guys are chatting with. So just hang on just a second. Never fails. Anytime I start doing any kind of live stream, I almost got to mute the ringer because it's bound to ring. I don't get nothing but sales calls, and it's going to ring. 10:30. Hey, I bet that guy's streaming. Let's give him a call. Alright, got that and that and that. So we'll save this. Yeah, after Christmas I won't have to do this anymore. I can go straight into the live stream instead of having this wait time. And normally these would all be set up and I wouldn't have to change them every time, but since the PS4 decides it wants to do a different encoding every single time, it resets all this back to the default. It won't let me save it, so that's why I have to do this. Hopefully when I actually set up events and all that other good stuff, I won't have to worry about it. So let this load in. Hope you guys are doing well. Just sitting here thinking, I figured they would have released this on Friday, but you know, coming down on a Thursday, this is pretty cool. Because then that kind of makes me wonder what might be in the way for tomorrow. Alright, I think this is all good. If anybody has any issues with something, just let me know. Alright. Hey, it's a morning stream. It is Wolf Legion. What's up? What's going on, James? Yeah, James says for anybody watching later, the new voucher does 82 miles an hour, but it's rubbish at pulling anything. Yeah, yeah. It's such a low gear. I mean, it's, you know, imagine, you know, hopping in a tractor that has 6 gears and just starting out in 6 gear. That's what I've kind of, you know, that's what I kind of think of when I see that tractor. So, not exciting at all. Yeah, so yeah, Wolflin says change your voicemail to the number you have called but disconnected or is no longer in service. If you believe you have reached the message in there, please check your number. Yep, that would be great. But the phone's still going to ring and it's still going to aggravate me again. So anyway, yeah, this, I literally, as you can see, got 20 grand in the bank. This is, I pulled the tractor out of the shed. This is like all I've done is stand on top of it and look around. I am so excited for this. Just in a different way. Looking at the map, I was going to say you're either going to love it or you're going to hate it, and the drivers are going to hate it. The guys like me that do enjoy the roads and do driving in a map like this are going to love it. We've got kind of something really cool. Normally, I'll sit around and try to actually do a farm together. I'll put something in our home, and then I'll actually put little bases around in the map depending on where I want to work fields. Goldcrest, I did the same exact thing. So if I had a little nice little clump of fields, I would plow me out a spot, I would cultivate it, make it look all good, clean my edges up, set me a couple buildings, sheds, whatever, and kind of put some stuff put some stuff in there. So this is cool. We've got 3 farms basically. Coldborough, which is our home bases, which is where you're going to load out, which is where we're at right now. And then you've got the Chantry farm, which is up there in your northeast corner, and then your Yatten Ridge farm, which is to the very north. Then obviously you've got sawmill biogas, you've got some timber forests, which actually are located on map. Now it looks like we've got a few more areas that have miscellaneous trees. Now whether or not those are cuts or not, cuttable trees, doesn't really matter. But you still got really 2 or 3 really huge areas for some nice timber operations. And then you've got biomass, of course, and biogas and the sawmill, and they're all pretty much well labeled. So yes, let's take a look. And actually, looks like yeah. Let's see. Now this road's not going to go anywhere, so let's just turn around and go the other way. Hey, what's going on, Nathan? What is happening? I'm not exactly sure how to say your name, if that's Lorcan. Gregory, you are not late. We are just getting started. I just wanted to try to take off from the farm here and not get lost. I know I'm trying to figure out exactly how to get around here. Good man, good man. Appreciate that. I try to do a little something different with them, and not just put the gameplay up there. There's lots of commentary and. Which way? Yeah, they're going that way. Cool. So I've been excited for this map. I love these trails. I've watched, I can't tell you how many countless videos from Daggerwin. I'll throw him a shout out on here just because he's kind of the grandfather of everything streaming farm sim. If you see his stream or see videos, they've probably got their cues from him. I wanted to come up here and see how Field 5 was because this is pretty cool. I like this. If you are a driver, you're going to love this. If not, t-shirts. Actually, I have got the design ready. I just wanted to get subscribership up to a number that I felt like I could make an investment on it. So that when I do get some stuff made, I can benefit on. I mean, not benefit on that, but people can start benefiting on that. So once we get our stuff set up, I am definitely going to do that. So I'm planning on doing something with the graphic giveaways for logos and your favorite tractors and your favorite maps. So you kind of get to choose the setting of your photo. Going to edit it all up and do something on it to where we can kind of share those out to guys with their email address. And so something simple, but something nonetheless we can do right off the bat. So this is basically the inside of the farm. There's not too much, some storage here for some small implements, some small tools. As you can see, we got our seeder in here. It's all the standard low-end stuff. Cultivators, and you get started with the 3 load tractors. Here's your silo and your loading points. There's one of the old tractors there. I think that's the Dutes. Old Dutes Far, and then you get the case, and then you get the blue New Holland, all the old stuff. So pretty cool. So let's take off this way. This is going to take us kind of down to the southeast. We're not going to stop at every single field we see. We're just going to kind of take it slow and enjoy it. Oh, Lorcan. Okay, you made a mistake. That's awesome. That's definitely going to make some people turn their head with a Q. So this is already good. I've been really looking forward to Coldborough. There's our old 72 Chevy long bed right there. There's our Underwood. So I guess that's our house, and there's where you can sell your eggs. Nice little gates on everything. Lots of grass fields. Now, what I'm under the assumption of is that our map is actually in live time. So it is actually displaying what is on the map as it is, and not just displaying a default map. At least I don't think so. I'll be kind of interested to see as things are planted on here. You can see we've got 2 big grass fields that we're at right now. I guess that's what that is, yeah? Okay, so that's planted grass, so it's interesting. It's literally a first look, so yeah, I guess yeah, you do sell your eggs. They got a nice little road here. Let's see where we're gonna go first. Let's just go north. We'll take out Yatten Ridge, maybe stop by biogas, circle around, see the timber, and then maybe go south and then end at Chantry Farm. How does that sound? Nice road signs. So I think we're at the Herefordshire or the Herefordshire. I don't know how you say that, but you'll have good transportation roads. I do notice already, which is a little different than Chellington. A lot of people complained that Chellington was too. Actually, let's just go ahead and end here since we're here. We'll just stop this and we'll end at the other one at Yatten Ridge. No. Yeah, we'll stop on the south end on that old timber area. We'll look at it right quick. Nice, some storage down here. There's fairly amount of storage on this. I mean, from what I can see, it's pretty much everything you're going to need. There's nothing too extravagant. You know, a nice round baler there, which is cool. So this is where all your little sheep operation will be. So nice little small separate area. Got another tractor over here. Oh, nice. Got the little Massey. Cool. Oh, yeah, I see that in your... catch up on some comments right here. Yeah, I usually only stream at night, Nathan. Typically, that's my MO, but today I've actually got a break. Here at the house. I do quite a bit of work from the house, so I've got a break, so I figured I'd come on here and do this and kind of catch the main craze rather than try to do a first look tonight when everybody's already looked at it. It's kind of hard not to. What's going on, Tyrell? On PC you can get a Musta. I assume that's a Mustang. You can still get Mustangs on console. There's a lot of stuff we can't get, but that is, unfortunately, that is one of the items we can get. Yeah, the Masseys are good. I'm glad they brought them in. I actually like a lot of the new tractors, the new brands. This case right here is probably my favorite out of all of them. I just like the way it sounds. So we're going to hang a left here. And we're going to go up north. Actually, this might be a one-way, but I don't care. So I like the roads already. I like the traveling. I like the hills. You know, if we got a lot of people complaining about wanting flat maps, wanting Iowans, which is you know, if you're overseas, that's a state here in the very big and popular in farming and agriculture. It's the state of Iowa, and they're kind of known for their humongously long and flat fields. And I know there's already a couple of map makers are already working on that. So yeah, at some point you guys are going to have all you can have, because it's basically the entire map is one big flat field section. So so here's basically your timber area, and this is obviously looks like maybe it's just added in. I'm not a huge fan of this because everything's just put out in rows. So this is your typical tree farm. I mean, it's big. I mean, you can see it stretches out quite a far ways here. So you put a lot of equipment down there. One problem with this is we don't really have the logging equipment to effectively do this the way it would be done in real life. In real life, you'd have all kind of skyjacks and sky lifts to bring the gantry cranes to bring the stuff back up the hill to your landing spot. So not having that and not having the ability, you're going to have to do a lot of driving with the Scorpion King or trying to load trailers on the side, which is going to be aggravating. Hopefully they'll update logging. Gosh, I really hope they do, because that's such a good part of the game that they're really missing out on. Yes, Aaron, I'm in agreement with you. I love the heels. They're not sharp. Chellington had this to an extent, but it didn't have it to the same. Didn't have it to the same as this. You know, it was more. Oh, look at there. Really? Well, did they move? No, they don't. Oh, that's a shame. Horses would be cool. Simple straw. Don't even need grass and all that. Just simple straw. Let them pasture. That would be cool. That would be an easy animal. That would be, I don't know what you do for the byproduct of that to sell, but you know, horses would be cool. Nathan, I don't have, well, I mean, multiplayer, I guess I'm on console, so I mean, when I set up a multiplayer, that's just usually what it is. It's usually under FTG. We haven't, at least on the live stream, haven't done too much with that yet. We're going to start here right after Christmas, involving some of the subscribers and guys in the community and stuff. We're going to start involving them with it a little bit, and getting some more involvement on that side. So there are some good things to come. We haven't really started doing that yet, but here, once we kind of blew out of nowhere, we're going to start doing that. So yeah, stay tuned on that one. It's if you're on PS4 and you want to get involved with multiplayer, you can send me a message on here. I mean, if you want to, or you can send me a message or private message, and then I can get that. I'll put you on a list. I've actually got a list going of guys that want to be involved with the live stream on multiplayer. So we will, and I promise that we will get to everybody and let everybody have a shot to come out here and farm with us and be on live stream and all that other good stuff. So obviously, here's our pig area. So it looks like we've split our animals up. You've got cows. Actually, I didn't even see cows down there. I just saw sheep. You got cows and sheep down by the Chantry Farm, and up here at Yatten Ridge, you've got your pigs. So definitely going to have to do some traversing and some traveling to take your stuff off, which is going to be nice because it's going to give you a couple of different areas to focus your efforts on. You're not always going to be taken to the same area, which will be a nice welcome surprise, I think, for most of us. I like Chellington, and I think all three of these maps offer something totally different from one another, which is necessary. That makes sure that the base of farmers is always, I won't say always taken care of, but it ensures that you've got something in here. So if you like the modernist, then you'll love Lostburg. If you like this kind of old UK, you'll love Chellington because it's definitely got the more rural side, and this one's got more of an updated rural side, but definitely a totally different look. So can I say your name? Yes. Let me actually catch up on some. I've been focused here on driving. I haven't caught up on chat. PS4 for Christmas, yeah, man. That'd be. It's really good right now. It's it's like $250. We got a Christmas special on it, so if y'all are interested, and you get a $50 gift card with some places. So I'm not sure if that's to the Xbox. I mean, not Xbox, to the PSN. But yeah, it's a super killer price right now. Maybe PS4 will throw me some money for saying that. Probably not really. What is up, Zachary? Warning. There's your shout out. Oh yeah, man. Yeah, I remember that wolf. So we got in here. I'm gonna check out the cows. I never even looked at them. I just saw the sheep, and we'll check cows out because I never even got to see them. All right, so I guess there's our feed trough, but gonna have to do some looking on this. Okay. Aha, there we go. There's our stuff. Yeah, so there's your water, there's your food. So this is all mixed together. The icons are separate, but that will actually be your cow, I'm assuming, pasture out there. Yep, and then pigs in there. Okay, so I did kind of cover it. I just didn't notice that. All right. I'll roll on. Oh, you can't open it. Santa Claus. Yeah, I've got a streaming device that is wrapped up under the tree that I'm killing to get after right now because that is going to allow me to do a actual proper broadcast. So when you go back and watch live streams, you can see all the chat and you can see new subscribers and good flashy lights. I love that stuff, but I can't do it on PS4 alone. I'm doing pretty good to stream out of this, so hopefully once I get my streaming device, my capture device all squared away, this will it'll definitely get a lot better on this aspect. So let's take us a right here, and I'm gonna drive on the wrong side or right side of the road depending on where you're from. And let's take a trip down and we'll go check out the biomass heating, which I guess will be a point of selling wood chips and all that stuff at now. Or you could do the placeables. It'll be interesting to see if you get the extra money for taking it down a trip here. Aaron, I don't really know. To be quite honest with you, let me catch up something. Hey, Chuck. Yes, new map is awesome. If you like Chellington, if you're a 50% lover of Chellington, then you will absolutely love this one. It's awesome. The chat's running a lot faster than I thought it would. Triggers turned off. I'm assuming there are none in the cow area. I saw the feed troughs, Aaron. I saw the water and the feed, but there are no interaction zones around them, so I'll find out. Yeah, Nathan. I don't mind having face cam. That the one big thing is just a little. The PS4 one is not that great. And the other thing was I really didn't. I hate the way the PS4 has that one pre-made bracket to put your comments and stuff in. I don't mind that, but I'd rather go full screen. And then when I have my unit, my capture unit, it'll look a whole heck of a lot better because I can actually put where all that stuff is and do transparent backgrounds and graphics to go around it. So yeah, I'm gonna do my own thing on that, which is why I've never wasted the money on the PS4 one. So. Yeah. So, and anyway, here's a really cool. This is a really cool little area down here. This is where you buy your animals from. Right here will be your trigger for that. All your new shop areas down here. So this will be cool. You can definitely get your low loader in here, load up some big stuff. There's your fuel. Yeah, man, this is cool. Got the Massey logos and New Holland down here. This is cool. Nice little drive-in area. Of course, it would be cool if this thing actually drove in and you lifted it up and then did your service. That would be kind of cool. Alright, that's definitely a cool little area. Let's go check out biomass, which is on around the road here. So there's just another drop point down here. Yep. And we'll go through all that. I'll let you experience some of that. Nice big old grain silo back there. Grain, pile everything up. So you'll drive all around here, and here is our chipping plant. So this is very familiar if you're from 15. This is like the first time we've actually got a formidable chipping plant to throw your chips in and actually sell them. So that's a cool feature. Most of them don't have the biomass heating just because we have the placeables. So I'll be interested to see if you get any more money off of getting this one. So trying to catch up here. That's great. You're getting a new TV. How long will this be? This will be, I don't know, probably another 15 or 20. Just wanted to kind of hit all the spots here, drive the main roads and get some of the scenery, and then I'll probably cut up through the north of 17 here, go back through the farm and go over to biomass, and that'll probably be all for my first look. You obviously people be able to, so maybe 15-20 minutes. I'm not a PC gamer, Nathan. Ironically, I'm on PS4. I will bash consoles and I'll also bash PC, and most time I bash consoles for the way console gamers act. That's typically my MO. I can't stand the way console gamers whine on the forums. It irks me. I'll call everybody out, but I definitely don't just bash one because of the other. I've never Never done that. I want to see this sim succeed in every way, shape, and possible. But yeah, not sure which comment I had which threw you on that, but it's cool. I'm not mad at you. Yeah, you know, I will say this: Landy Kid still, he still throws out and still wonders about console. I'll tell you the honest thing that I'll tell you why a lot of PC guys are mad. Most PC guys are mad. Yeah, they get some scripted mods that we don't get. But at the end of the day, we're still getting about 60% of the game that they get, and we're getting it at a steal of the price. They're paying thousands of dollars or $1,000 for some of their stuff. Oh, here's a nice storage. So I guess you put whatever you want to in this. Wood chips is what they've got, and whether or not there's triggers for that, I doubt it. But you can back in and load stuff up here, so that's cool. Actually, looks like the road's going to dead end on me. Yep, sure is. I thought it went around. Yeah, so I'm going to have to figure out the road network here. Looks like you've got the main spider network. I shouldn't have taken a right here is what should have happened. I thought I could actually come back up through the middle of the trees there, but I can't without driving over the fields. But yeah, you know, Landy Kid is still asked the questions of wondering whether or not console gamers are going to get something. And I think when Lostberg and all that came out, he was talking about how it would, you know, it would probably tick us off if all those great stuff come out and they never really made it happen for consoles. So I mean, I think he's better than some of the other guys. Some of the other guys are just completely rude. We got a few PC guys that actually watch the streams and kind of keep up on the console side, and I think it's definitely interesting to them, especially if you've got starting to get outdated information. And I'm beginning to wonder. I do have traffic on, but I have yet to see a car. I wonder if that's a bug or if that's meant to happen, because I've yet to see a car on this map, and I have traffic on, so stay tuned for that one. We catch up on, let's see. Just trying to catch up on comments here. Yeah, it's I don't know. I've got traffic on because I just checked. Yeah, I just checked the fact that I do have traffic on, and there's absolutely no cars on the road. So I'm not completely bothered by that, but it does add a lot of life to the map. And you can see frame rates are definitely, all of these birch or maple trees over here are definitely killing the frames. So maybe not completely necessary. And obviously here is a huge another timber forestry area on the left, just completely packed in with trees. So plenty of stuff there for you to clear out. We'll just why not, we'll go a little off-road in here. Oh, that's as far as you can off-road. Would like to see some trails up through there, at least maybe one trail with a landing spot. That would be nice, but you know, not going completely. So it looks like if I go right down there by south of 34, it's going to end there. So we'll just keep going north here. Okay, so Mr. Tink says that traffic's supposed to be coming in the update in the next following weeks. So thank you for that info. You heard it here, folks. Courtesy of Mr. Tink's Gaming. And so here you'll have, for all you silage operators, I myself enjoy doing silage. It's easy offsell, easy offload. I like all the very well thought out areas here. I mean, obviously you got the sawmill. I wish they had a crane. Yeah, it just kind of sucks pulling your logs over the trigger and them just disappearing. I do like the extra added work to it. It does make it kind of fun. Wow, okay, this is definitely different. So you've got your main a sell point there, and you've got one. Wow, okay, so silage is not really going to be an operational thing here. Dang. All right, so you can offload your grass and get one bin pulled up. I'd be interested to see how much of that you can put in there and how far packed in it has to be. And then you can offload it there, obviously, into the Silo King, and that will produce a few things for you. Produce your digestate you could use on your fields if you want to. You can unload that. Usually there's a trigger around the digestate tank, which may be this right here, since I don't have a trailer on, but that's what that's going to be. Pull in there, and you can fill up your slurry machines if you're doing silage and biogas. Yeah, I agree with you on that, Carolina. It can be good. For the most part, I think it is. You know, I wish the traffic would stop a little sooner than what it normally does. It typically does not stop very quickly. Actually, I'm just going to drive across the field. I want to see if this hedge up here is an actual road or if it's just a hedge. Alright, so it is just a hedge. Alright, so I may actually, just for, you know, for my purposes, I may actually plow me out a little road here and separate the field and actually make me a road back into the farm. If you've ever, I haven't done this on the other maps just because we had a big update came in with one of them, and with Chellington. Alright, so there's no missions. I don't know if missions are going to be actually available. The gates are different than Chellington. I know that guy got mad on the forums because the guy that made the gates. Chellington, the authors of these guys are getting paid. At least they're getting paid dirt change, but they are getting paid a little bit to bring these to console and do the extra work. I think Giants is rewarding them for that. But one guy used some modded gates in there, and then the guy got upset because he got money. So we may see an update in Chellington in the next week or so if those gates are actually removed. So I'll be interested to see that. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this little first look. I'll probably come back here in a little bit. May actually start to do some things. I'm going to figure out what the best way and the best course of plan of attack will be on this. Silage is probably not going to be it, so it looks like we're going to be doing some farming. So, so let's see. Let's see, buy points are there in the grains and such. Looking on here, we've got one. Actually, we just look on this other map because this will tell you better. Buy points, we have biogas and wind stay stores. So you've got 2 sell points besides your offload dump points like your silo. You've got 1 for biomass. Straw and bales have 1. Wool has 1, and of course your wood chips. That's got a plus as well. Let's see. The one thing that I did miss, and if anybody knows right off the top of the hand where it's at, is the spinnery. I do not see the spinnery on here. Let me actually look on the zoomable map and see if it's underneath there, because let's see. I guess we can look at it through here, and we'll cut these off. And alright, so there's wool. So where is that? Okay, so wool is all the way down here. Alright, so there you go. So at the wind stay, you're going to have an offload point there, and I think that may have been what Mr. Tink was talking about. Yep, so wind stay store, and it's your shop and all that stuff down there, your sell point, buy point for all your animals. So yeah, this is definitely cool. So I think I'll come back with an actual proper first episode. Maybe do some farming and kind of take some things here and around. If you guys enjoyed this video or any of the other videos and content, like them. It doesn't really make me feel better. It just shows me what you guys are watching, and I can kind of tell by the viewership on it. But I will continue to try to put out the same content. Nathan, what time? I'll probably try to maybe get going here in 30 minutes. I got a few things I'm going to tidy up here around the house, and then I'll probably come back. But I definitely, if you don't catch the one this afternoon, or if by chance I don't actually get to do it, I will be streaming tonight. So I would say around 10:30 or 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern time, I will get on and I will start streaming, and I will probably be, as you can see, my streams usually last 2 or 3 hours, and they usually last as long as the conversation is going. Yes, it is live. I don't do a ton of recorded videos because it's a little bit challenging on the PS4 to do it and do it in a way that makes a lot of sense. And I just enjoy the live part of it because there's conversation in the chat that keeps things going and keeps the energy alive. So as long as the conversation and chat's still rolling, a lot of people I think farm and just put them up on their phones, and it's kind of like playing with some other guys, and your conversation helps speed things along. So I typically always do that. So if you want to do that and catch that, subscribe, and then it'll let you notify you whenever I go live. But typically 11 p.m. is my MO for to doing live streams. So I hope you guys will join me there. Anyway, that's it. You can follow me on Twitter at Full Tilt. I always announce on there. And if you're on PS4, we've got a community. It's under Full Tilt Farming. You can check that out. And then, like I said, we'll start multiplayer here after Christmas, involving some guys. So guys are always involved in chat and the streams and are always saying hey and what's going on. We always want to get the guys that are involved into the process. So if that may be one of you guys and you're on PS4, then shoot me your name and I will put you on the list to be involved in live streams in the future. That may not be a huge thing right now since the subs are still, but we only got this started like the third week of November, so we're only like really a month and a quarter into this, and we've already seen some really, really, really good numbers. So I appreciate it personally. I appreciate you guys watching. Appreciate you guys tuning in for this. I'm excited about this. We've got 3 different maps now, and I know we've got 2 more that are slated for release. Horning Tops, which is the Iowa map that I was talking about, and then I was thinking the other one. Yeah, I can, James. You're on there. I've got interested was I believe Chuck's on there as his screen name. Then James, you're on there. There's another one to B4. You're too old. I'm not sure who that one was, but I'm sending a message. I got GTR James, which is you. So I've got 5 guys now that are on the list that have sent me messages saying they're interested in that. So if there's more, if you've sent me, I've got a lot of friend requests. I haven't approved them all just because I'm not exactly sure where they came from and who they are. So if you have sent me a friend request and I have neither deleted it or it is still there and unanswered, send me a message on the PlayStation and let me know what your YouTube name was and that this is you and you are who you are, and I will put you on the list. So if you just randomly send me a friend request, I'm not necessarily going to reply to that just because it's kind of pointless. But anyway, so that's a little on that one. So I hope I've answered the questions. Chat was great. Appreciate you guys stopping by for a quick sec. Hopefully I will come in here in the next 30 minutes. So maybe expect something around 11:30 or 12 o'clock noon Eastern Standard Time. And if I do not happen to be able to get to that stream, I will definitely do the first real episode tonight around 10:30, 11. But I will announce on Twitter and I'll announce on the PS4 communities. And after Christmas, and I have my capture device, I can actually set up events inside of YouTube. And they will actually work like they're supposed to. So anyway, I hate Lorcan. I'm just about ready to buzz out for a little bit here, but I will be back hopefully this early afternoon. Anyway, thank you guys. Appreciate you hanging around and watching this. I hope you've enjoyed this little live stream. Just one more thing that I was thinking about. If you look on the videos, I've tried to arrange everything in color code. So vanilla maps are white, Chellington's New Holland yellow, Lostburg is green, and this map will be like the Blaze Caution orange possibly, or the JCB yellow. So just a little something I've kind of done with the graphics to kind of make them a little easier sifting through, because I'm starting to actually get quite a few graphics up there. So anyway, If you guys want to see that, if you see a particular color, then you'll know what map that corresponds with. So anyway, that's it, guys. I appreciate it, and I will hopefully be back here in 30 minutes. If not, I will be definitely back by 11 o'clock Eastern Standard tonight. I hope to see you there, and that is all from Full Tilt.